Hi there and welcome back to Deus Ex. I'm Byron. Let's say hi to Gordon quick.
You were right. Maggie Chow is a con artist.
You have proof?
Yes, I found the sword in her apartment.
Good. Inform the Red Arrow Dragon Head. Then we will see who is the real traitor.
Where do I find this dragon head?
Max Chen is his name. The Red Arrow headquarters is at the Lucky Money Club in the mall area beneath the market. Come back and tell me what he says. We can begin to negotiate a truce.
Great. Still no healing for us. Which way do we need to go?
Please,
down here.
look around.
So, yeah. Still being dead.
Hello.
Hello, Link.
Hello.
Well, I haven't deactivated you?
Isaac is letting anybody back here these days.
Yes, I know.
Say your business and go.
I have found something in Miss Chow's apartment that might interest you.
Is that so?
The sword was never destroyed. It was stolen, and she is the one who stole it.
Preposterous.
I have it right here.
But Miss Chow?
She works for a group called Majestic 12. She's using you and the Red Arrow for her own ends.
No, you must be mistaken.
Think about it. She murders your predecessor, hides the sword, pushes the Red Arrow into the war with the Luminous Path, and then, what next? The Triads are weakened and an outside group seizes power. Sound far-fetched?
Oh, there must be an explanation.
Perhaps you should meet with the leaders of the Luminous Path.
Perhaps. For now, take them this message. I will stop hostilities until I have completed an investigation.
Boss,
What is it?
Marty at the door said we had trouble. Soldiers coming in. She said dog some kind of mechs.
MJ-12 troops. They must have followed me.
What?
You acting like a fool.
You gotta be kidding me.
Time for you to go.
Well.
Target locked.
Where are they? Oh. Shit. They killed Mei Mei. Checking whether there's anybody else. Yeah, it's there. They saw me carrying a gun.
They say they pay the police, but no, the police come anyway.
They see me carrying a gun and then they freak out. Interesting. Yeah, it says 12, I understand that.
Please excuse the casualties.
Yes, yes. Oh, here's a bunch. What now?
Time for you to go.
I will not doubt you again. Now hurry. Take my
Okay.
message to the luminous path.
What do you have on your computer though? Okay.
Oh, sure. I don't mind needles.
Need more of them around? I could use that too. No, apparently not. So we do have a laser sword of, you know, a nanotechnology sword, but it functions as a laser sword.
Please, look around.
I informed Chen about the sword. He's declared a truce between the Red Arrow and the Luminous Path.
A truce? Are you certain?
No, I'm guessing.
Majestic 12 attacked the club. I think he would consider forming an alliance.
Mr. Denton, you are the man I hoped you were. Tracer Tong is inside, in his laboratory below the compound. The door is in our sparring room. He will know what to do next. To enter our compound, use the code 1997.
Yeah, 1997, when Hong Kong went back to China. And here we are.
While you are here, observe the laws of the Triad.
You mean law that forces me to pick up the credits?
You must have won great favor with the Dragon Head.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Dragon Head, or he's a big fan of mine. Wow, you have a big sword.
唔該指教。
Gesundheit. Let's hack that. Okay, very good. What do you have here? No emails apparently.
Tracer Tong admitted another American. Perhaps you know him.
Yeah, it's my brother. No, wait. That was in the past. Let's look around. There's some food.
Do not interrupt us with questions.
What are you to cook or what? Chinese silver loaves. 1 3/4 cups of hot water. I guess 3 teaspoons of sugar. 1 teaspoon. No, I don't know. What does tea mean? Oh yeah, teaspoon vegetable shortening or oil. 6 cups plain flour. 2 teaspoons baking powder. No, tablespoon. I guess 1/2 teaspoon salt. The big T is a tablespoon then. Chinese silver loaves? No. Add sugar and shortening to hot water till sugar is dissolved and allowed to cool until barely warm. Sift remaining dry ingredients into a large mixing bowl and gradually stir the sugar mixture. Mix well and gradually draw both together with your hands. It should be soft but not sticky. On the floorboard, net dough about 5 to 8 minutes till smooth and elastic. Return to bowl, cover with damp cloth and let rise at least 1 hour. Okay, never tried that. Oh well. So we could pick up the food, but I'm pretty sure we are not that far away from a med bird, so we don't need that.
If Tom decides he'll trust you, you'll be free to come and go as you please.
And otherwise not, or what? More food?
We will check with the dragon head about whether you can come in here.
你好吗？
Gesundheit.
你好吗？
So this is where they live apparently, so the code probably is the same. Tracer Tong's laboratory. Hey, take a look! Gordon Freeman has been here. That's Tracer Tong, apparently.
You must be JC. Tong will see you now.
Good. You must be Tracer Tong.
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
That will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
Okay. So we drop that. Get some space. Oh. Okay, I'm getting it. The pyramid with the eye. Okay. So, what do we have here? Project Diphook. Thoughts and Meditations, written by Honored Ang Yun Lee. As the most dignified of the Celestial Kingdom had expected, inquiries into the nature of MJ-12 and the so-called Project Diphook were quickly declined in an extremely abrupt manner, and resulted in the unfortunate but necessary loss of one humble servant who will be forever exalted in the annals of our organization. However, further perseverance has suggested that the aforementioned project involved the quiet acquisition of Chinese technology that was later applied to the invention of an improved stealth helicopter for use in covert MJ-12 operations. A careful examination of electronic traces would lead an astute observer to conclude that this information was liberated during a number of skilled intrusions into Chinese corporate data wells originating from UNETCO headquarters in New York, which in turn leads to certain questions about links between UNETCO and MJ-12. We have a key. To Jack's Tonochi Road apartment. Interesting. MJ-12 Nano Augmentation Experiment Series 3C for internal use only. Recent human trials and subsequent mortality studies have demonstrated that nano augmentation of baseline human psychology is not without hazards. Notably, key anatomical regions can support only limited augmentation without risking rejection or accelerated degeneration. Research is ongoing, but current data suggests the following nano-augmentation combinations have acceptable risks. Okay, arms, combat strength or microfiber muscle, legs, speed enhancement or run silent, subdermal 1, EMP shield or ballistic protection, subdermal 2, cloak or radar transparency, torso 1, aqua lung or environmental resistance, torso 2, regeneration or energy resistance, torso 3, synthetic heart or power recirculator, cranium, aggressive drone system or spy drone, optics, targeting or vision enhancement. In Series 3D we will examine the viability of genetically suppressing the immune response through epsilon elimination. Okay. There's Tracer. I thought that the key was actually an upgrade canister for a weapon, that's why I dropped the sword. Thank you. That's okay, that's something that I need to have in my inventory. Clip. Another lamp. Very good.
Please, complete your business and then go. Tong is in the operating theater.
Don't make such a theater. Oh wait, that's important, the rebreather. I'm already... well, you can give me the last percent if you want. Give me that too. I mean, I have a bunch of grenades that I could drop if I really wanted to. That would give me... that's 3 more units of space that I could make free. I hardly use those and those ever. Ooh, you are my friend. Thank you.
Do not tell anyone how to get to this facility.
Where should I? Oh yeah, this is where we need to be.
Stay right there.
Ow.
Success. Come back to the control room.
So, I won't die in like 10 hours? 8? Good.
That's it?
A simple switch, as they call it.
Have you heard from Paul?
On his way, according to smuggler in New York. He will be fine. Meanwhile, we still face the likelihood of a triad war here in Hong Kong.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
No. In their system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the ramen coating from VersaLife and make it available to both triads.
So that's all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember, I saved your life. Now pay attention. The VersaLife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you access to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red Arrow the technology to begin with.
I'll find the ramen coating, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time. In fact, I took the liberty of setting up a computer account for you. Login JC Denton. Password Sanctuary. Feel free to use the machine in my office. We have much to offer one another if we cooperate.
JC Denton Sanctuary. Oh yeah, it works. From Alex Jacobson. Welcome to the fold. Well, I've got your account all set up and you should be ready to go. Everything communications on Tracer's computers are completely ghost encrypted. So even if they go out over the standard HKnet, there's no way anyone can intercept or read the message. I've been talking a lot to Tracer and he's really an amazing person. I think I can learn a lot from him. I know you might find this out, but all the time I worked for UNETCO seems like a dream, killing time in some virtual world so I didn't have to make the hard choices in the real one. Now I feel like I've finally woken up. Daedalus. Required objectives. There's little time. You should know that the organization for which you have worked, whose goals and interests you believe to be your own, is not what it seems. UNETCO is merely an arm of a larger entity known as Majestic 12. Majestic 12 seeks to use force and intimidation to seize absolute control of everything. They will not hesitate to use all means necessary to achieve this goal and have engineered the disease you refer to as Grey Death in an effort to accomplish this. They must not be allowed to succeed. Your brother has been an aid to me in this matter but cannot help me any longer. You must take his place. The Grey Death is a nanotechnologically engineered virus. You are immune, but others are not. You must locate the universal constructor used to create the Grey Death and destroy it. My information indicates that it is in Hong Kong, housed in a Majestic 12 facility beneath the corporation known as VersaLife. You must not fail. And something from S. Carter. Sitref. They fired me on the spot. No, they'd fired me on the spot if they knew I was sending you this message, but I've got a feeling they'll be drumming me out any day now as is. Alex tells me there's no way this communication can be traced, so I trust he knows what the hell he's doing. I understand why you did it. Being a soldier isn't just following orders, it's following those orders in the service of a higher cause. When that cause is betrayed, we're not soldiers anymore, just pieces on a chessboard dying for the wrong reasons. Things have been bad since you left. Mandalay has disappeared. Yeah, I shot him in the head. They say he's been relieved of duty. The director of FEMA, Walton Simons, has assumed interim authority, but there's something about him I don't like. He seems reasonable, but there's something behind his eyes. I saw the same look on Min in combat when all the part of them that was human just left. I have some friends who used to be associated with UNETCO. They've disappeared, but I may see if I can find them again. Maybe they'll be useful to you. We'll see. In the meanwhile, do what you think is right, JC, and let the devil take the rest. Okay, any other accounts on that thing? No. Okay, MJ12, eh? Let's go to VersaLife. I mean, the kill switch has been deactivated. I'm fully healed. We're in business. How many skill points do I have? Not enough to bring hacking, lockpicking to the next level. Where is it anyway? Lockpicking needs 3,600. And then I'm gonna raise rifle some more. Yeah, the game is long. We still have a lot of things to do. Although I'm assuming a 3-digit number...
While you are here, observe the laws of the triad.
I'm assuming a 3-digit number is overkill. Okay. So, VersaLife, eh? 06288. Looks like a charm. Can we go down? No. But I guess we can go up. should save.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
So.
Welcome to VersaLife. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you mind if I take a look at that? Please sign in. Mr. Hundley checked in at 2132.
We're all out of company brochures.
Dr. Lundqvist. Bates M. Dr. Cole. A. Donovan. Okay. Would you mind if
You
I...
missed the psionics people.
Would you mind
They
if
went
I...
to the Lucky
hack
Money.
that? Create temporary security pass. Okay.
Don't worry about it, Taya. We're very laid back around here.
You do not require a security pass to visit the first 3 levels of offices.
Good.
You worked at Psionics? You look like you could have the gift.
The gift. I have the gun. Grey death cases misdiagnosed. Oh, we already had that, thank you. Could I hack one of those? Well, okay. Just checking whether there's anything nice lying around here. This sword is powerful. Let's take a look. It has a base damage of 100. That's not half bad.
Mr. Hundley, shift supervisor. Who might you be?
I'm contracting this month. Quite a facility you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're pretty proud of the work we're doing.
Any chance I could get a tour of the labs?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Trade secrets and all that.
I'll make it worth your while.
To the tune of what? 2,000?
2,000 sounds reasonable, but I don't have the cash on me.
Fine, fine. Just come back when you do.
Really? I need money? Apparently I do need money.
So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
At least the super freighters on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight.
Oi, oi, oi.
Didn't get a jot of work done today.
Okay. Nothing new here. What about you?
What?
Just looking around.
People are trying to concentrate.
They keep you up here pretty late.
That's because they don't want people looking over my shoulder.
Why not?
Huh. I guess it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It's because I falsify all the records, okay?
They probably don't want you telling people that.
So, I don't care. I figured it out today, how they do it. People with my job got the Grey Death. In a couple of weeks, I could be in a camp. I could already be sick.
Why would they do that?
Whatever's in those labs, stuff goes in there. Instruments, military personnel. None of it goes on the record. Iverson had this job. That's why he got sick. Chang, Kylie, Watts. Now it's me.
I'd really like to check out those labs.
You some kind of spy or something?
Does it matter?
If I get you down there, can you do something for me?
What's that?
Hunley. Kill him. I bet you could do it. You guys have ways to keep from getting caught. I can give you clearance.
Interesting. We have found a way to get there without using 2,000 credits. Which I don't have anyway, so fine. Let's look for Hunley. There's a camera here. Is there a camera here? So, doesn't look like that worked nicely. So we put you, I don't know, here. Camera doesn't see you. As long as there's nobody coming around, you're fine. Please don't go over there. It's messy.
Alright, I killed your boss.
You mean?
He's out of the picture. I'd advise you not to hang around too long. Now how about getting me into the labs?
Well, okay. Sure, it doesn't matter to me. The code to the elevator is 6512. I'll make sure you have access once you get to the lab.
6512, yeah? Okay. So one thing I want to try out though is
It's a big operation down there.
I know. You're still sitting here. So we could hack that.
Huh?
Late night.
Shit. Because I actually want to... Wait, I thought there was a terminal in here. There's a clip, alright. But there's no terminal. There are terminals. So we turn that one off. We turn that one off. We turn that one off. That one off, that one off, and that one off. And we turn those off and we're good. Okay. Good. What do you have? Baton, lockpick, baton. Okay, so we drop that, put you up, and drop you in here. we also get that and that. She's peaceful again, I guess. A clip. Fine, we use it on you. What's that? Welcome to VersaLife, where we make tomorrow look like yesterday. As a new employee, you will eventually be issued your very own individual login and password so that we can better provide information and support tailored to your unique work habits. However, until all security clearances are completed, you should use the standard data entry login and password. All shits data entry, okay? Your access will be restricted to non-sensitive documents and company-wide email, but we hope that you will use the opportunity to acclimate yourself to the VersaLife family. Note that even though you have not received full security authorization, you are still expected to act in accordance with the rules and regulations outlined in your employee manual and supplemental agreements. Thanks and have a great day. Good. So, we've been hurt a bit. It's not nice.
You must have a security pass to visit the laboratories.
Destiny Savannah. What's that kind of... What kind of name is that? Oh, what do we have over here? More people.
Please address inquiries to my supervisor.
Fine. Ooh, interesting.
Please stay out of the work area.
Sarah Stern.
I have work to do. I can't be bothered.
Fine. Let's check that. Oh, I guess we can drop down here from somewhere else. Respect, trust, obey. You kidding me? Is this they live?
Maybe Mr. Hundley can show you around.
Mr. Hundley won't show anybody around anymore. So we close the door. Everything's fine. So we, I don't know, drop that. Pick up your soda. Use it. Thank you.
Why bother data entry? They had me on a forklift. Am I just a common labourer? Wasn't I hired for my expertise?
No, you're not. You're hired for your good looks.
Lots of genetics work going on.
So, the good thing is, that is now deactivated. And, 6512. We go down. To the Majestic 12 Development Program Pacific Rim Research Facility. But I guess we will open the door in the next video. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye!